Alright, I've been watching a lot of reviews on the Proteam 190, so I decided to do my own review of my 2023 Proteam 190 Tournament Edition with the Pro XS 115. I'll start from the back. Motor's really good. It's really quiet. It's almost too quiet. There's sometimes I have to second guess whether it's running or not. But it's I just serviced it, and so far the only thing I've done to it is I've put a 19 pitch X7 Spitfire, and by myself I get 51 and a half. Two people about 48 and a half, 49 tournament loaded. Here's an upgrade I did. I'm going to talk about upgrades because all these tracker boats from 19 and up have the same layout. So I'm just going to talk about upgrades. And I got these stops for the motor. Wasn't much. One thing I do love is these boat buckles. They're really nice. You don't have to worry about losing them. You don't have to worry about dropping them in the lake. Any of that stuff. You just click the latch up, unhook, hook it back, tighten back up. Good. Next upgrade, I got the port side console. My wife fishes with me, and I tournament fish, so having a port side, especially in the winters, a plus. Plus, I've always been kind of fond of dual console boats because I grew up fishing in one. So I got that. I also got this Bass Pro center console. Just 4 screws. Goes right on this lid. Fits perfectly in this boat. It's a nice little addition. Matches the boat color. Not that I need any more cup holders, but there they are. Next upgrade I did was this butt seat on a gas assist post. It's really nice. I got it on Amazon. Deck it. Wasn't too expensive, but it's really comfortable. Of course, I do have the 24 volt Minn Kota Maxxum, and I have the LVS 32 live scope, which I'm kind of on the fence about live scope. It works. Sometimes it helps, sometimes it don't. Sometimes I just turn it on to have a bigger screen than what came stock, which is a 9-inch Garmin. 5-inch is what comes stock. It's kind of hard to see sometimes. I put these straps on versus the bungee cords. I like these much better. I think they'll last longer and they won't break. My last boat was a 2017 Proteam. It's come with the bungee cords, and I went through bungee cords like I went through underwear. They just kept snapping from being in the heat. Next upgrade, I know this is a tournament edition. It came with a step, but I found that every time I went to winch my boat on and off the trailer, I had to sit on the step to do it because it's always in the way. So I bought this off of Amazon. It's a 3-step. It also helps my wife get on and off the boat much easier. It's a nice little upgrade. I haven't got to use it yet, but so far it works good. I've tested it out here at home. Let's see what else. This is the white. I've always been fond of white boats. I'm glad Tracker decided to go with white. The only thing I like the trailer. I love the wheels. I wish it was a tandem axle though. If it was a tandem axle trailer, that would just be the icing on the cake for this boat. It would just make the looks pop, and it's more reliable than a single axle. But I've had my Proteam 175 for 8 years, and I never had an issue with the trailer, so I probably won't have any issues with this one either. Okay, let's walk around. There's really nothing else special I've done to the boat on the outside. It does come with a spare tire. Now this steering wheel is actually stock. It came on my boat. You can see the Tracker logo right there. I don't know if this was a Nitro steering wheel left over or what. Some Tracker tournament editions come with it, some don't. Mine happened to come with it. I really like it. I don't know if Tracker just ran out of the tournament style steering wheels and put these on from the Nitros, but I'll take it. The speedometer right here, it's about 3 miles an hour off. So when I'm running 50, 51, it'll show I'm doing 54, maybe even 55. I don't really pay attention to the speedometer because it's not correct. I do have vessel view on the motor, but you can't see it now because I don't have the Bluetooth hooked up or the key on. But there's my voltage meters, or voltage meter, water pressure, fuel, tachometer, speedometer, and trim. They all work fine. The trim gauge, when I'm up on pad, it says I'm running about 25% trim, and that's as high as it'll go, wide open. I can't go no more. I could use probably a little more trim. I could probably pick up another half a mile an hour or a mile an hour, which ain't really much, but I think I could get more trim out of it, but there's a limiter on it. I'll have to talk to Bradford or maybe even a Mercury mechanic to see if there's any way to adjust the trim regulator. Let's see what else. I got the carpet. I could have got vinyl, but I wanted carpet because I've seen a lot of bad reviews on the vinyl of it getting hot, peeling in places. Like I said, I had the Protein 175 for 8 years, and it had carpet and never had a problem with it. So why fix what ain't broke? I got these little doodads from oak trees out here in my yard. I guess as far as upgrades, that's all. This is, like I said, the tournament edition Protein 190 in white, 2023, and this is the first year I've had it. So this is all the upgrades I've done. I'm going to talk a little bit about what I like about the boat, what I don't like. There's not really much to talk about as far as the dislikes. I love this boat. That hull, that Revolution hull, is so smooth. You wouldn't believe how smooth it would be on an aluminum boat. Like I said, I love the dual console. The seats are very comfortable. The motor is quiet, almost too quiet. The only dislike about the motor is this lower unit paint. It's right there. It's trying to either chip or discolor from the transom saver. I know these boats, or these motors that have these silver lower units, are bad about the paint on the lower unit, the silver paint. So I actually bought some paint myself. You can see the skeg. It's actually Mercury Verado silver. I've got some of that, and I've got the Mercury clear coat for it. So anytime it gets bad enough, I can always wet sand it and high grit, paint it, sand it, clear coat it, which I've done once already. So I mean, why take it to the deal? It's just a cosmetic issue. It really doesn't hurt the performance at all. So why take the boat in when it's going to probably do it again? Let's see. Dislike. There's one dislike I don't like about the jack. It works good, but it's got rust coming out of it. You know, rust is never good, especially on boats. They're meant for the water. You wouldn't think somebody would sell a jack that would rust, but here you go. It's rusting coming right out. So the breakaway tongue, I had to put some PV blaster on it because that thing sometimes is a booger to get out. So I just PV blast it. That helps a little bit. That's probably all for the dislikes so far. Like I said, it's got a lot of cup holders. It's got 2 up there. It's got 2 here. 2 in the storage box. That's 6. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's 11 cup holders. I mean, well, can't complain about not having enough. There's the cooler, which I use as a trash can. A lot of people do. I really have no interest in using it as a cooler. This right here, it works fantastic as a cooler. You put ice in here, and it might stay in there for a couple days. So I just use that for a cooler and use that for a trash can. It came with these clamshell seats, which my wife sits at back here, and I keep it in the boat for her while I use the butt seat. So that's my boat. I wanted to do this review, like I said, because everybody's been doing reviews on boats. Figured I'd do my own. Probably ain't the best first video I've ever done on YouTube, but here it is in all her glory. I got her wiped down. I got a tournament Friday on Lake Greeson in Arkansas. Wish me luck. And just as a side note, I want everybody to know that I wouldn't have this boat at all if it wasn't for my Lord and Savior Jesus. Because of him, I'm blessed to have this, and I thank him every day for it. I thank him for the days I get to fish, the tournaments I fish. Even if I don't win anything, I still love being out there fishing and praising God for what he's given me. So please comment and tell me how you liked the video. I know I could probably do better, but this is my first video, and I've just about got the boat customized to exactly the way I want it, and I wanted to share it with everybody. And that's all she wrote. Thank you.